Coach, tough finish for your team today as you were leading for most of this game, but Temple really kind of seemed to hit a groove at the end. What was the biggest difference that tipped the scales in this one?
I think their biggie showed up in the second half. Brendan McDermott is a All-American, and she showed up in the second half. Did a pretty decent job on her in the first half and playing our systems and playing the game plan, and we didn't do that in the second half. We got tired and undisciplined, and then I think that was the shift. And then on the offensive end, we didn't show up in the second half. We slowed down a little bit to possess the ball and get good opportunities at the cage, and there was just too many negative possessions.
A lot of positives in this one, though, particularly about the first 3 quarters of the game. I thought the defense played very well, especially considering all the firepower that Temple brought into this one. But to hold them to 4 goals with just over 10 minutes left, I mean, that says a lot about your team's defense.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've been challenging our defense. The last couple of games, we've been giving up a lot of goals, and we challenged them to stick to the systems and play the way we're supposed to play. And I think we did that for the most part. And again, at the end of the game, I think that we got on our heels a little bit, and our offense wasn't putting up points. So our defense got on their heels, and we let 34 just run through our zone, which is not the game plan against the zone. So at the end of the game, they scored the last 6 goals to win the game, and that's not going to win you games if you kind of can't stop their run.
You did have some good individual performances in this one, both on offense and defense.
Yeah, I think Elena Enich stepped up and played today. I think she played well. On the defensive end, I don't think there was one particular person that played extremely well. I think McCaffrey had a good first half and made a big save at the end of the game. We just didn't come up with it. But I think defensively, as a unit, we're getting there. It's just once we're tired, I think we get a little bit undisciplined.
This is the kind of game, as disappointing as the finish is, your team really showed a lot of growth, a lot of maturity. And as this team grows and this program builds, this feels like something that can kind of be a foundation going forward.
Absolutely, and we talked about that going into this game. And Temple's a solid team. That's why they're 9-2 and now 10-2. They're a solid team. So coming out and kind of taking this game from the first whistle is a huge step for our program. And now we just got to get to that point where we can finish the game and can continue to build. And playing a team like Temple and down the wire, they're going to make plays, and stepping up and going to Florida down to Florida this weekend is going to be a big one for us too. If we can kind of bounce back and let this one go and put our best foot forward against Florida.